Hi, my name is Dr Forde-pogson and I'm Head of European Operations over here in the UK. Now, when I was at school, they decided that they would do things differently back there in the 70s. In fact, they decided that they wouldn't teach some things at all, and one of those things was multiplication tables. So as a result, I never learnt my tables properly, and even today there's one or two equations that I still struggle with. Now, what's the reason for that? I was able to learn them later on in life, but I still struggle. Well, there's a couple of reasons. Firstly, we know that when we learn things as a young child, we often remember them really well because they're imprinted on our developing brain. And secondly, the most important thing about learning is that it has to be in a modality that suits your learning style. Now, we all know that children learn best when they're doing fun activities. There's lots of movement, lots of motion, maybe sound and music. Children love puzzles and they love stories. And that brings me to what I want to share with you today. Dr Shari is a psychologist based over in California, and she's developed a system of learning the multiplication tables that, well, it just works. And the reason it works is because it's based on that modality of learning that children seem to work really well with. It's very visual, it's very active, it's very colourful. After taking about 5 years to develop this system, we're discovering that when it's applied in a classroom setting, children's test scores are jumping dramatically. The ones that struggled before are suddenly able to do things. And this has a dramatic effect on the classroom because, firstly, the children are achieving, and this in turn encourages them to do more. It gives them confidence. Now, I'm really enthusiastic about this system and what it can do for children and teachers in the classroom. We'd love to share more about it with you and maybe talk to you about how you can incorporate it into your classroom setting. So please contact either me or Sherry and we'll talk more about it with you. Speak to you soon. Thank you for listening.